Konnichiwa, Samurai James here. In this video I'm going to be unboxing and doing a review of a tanto and a nagamaki from KatanasForSale and Samurai Sword Store. So I've made another purchase from Samurai Sword Store. I have a few of their swords already. I decided to complete the different styles with getting a tanto and a nagamaki to complement my katana, wakizashi, and nodachi. And I'm going to cover the difference between all those different types of swords in an upcoming video. But for now, let's open the box. Since I bought a few of these already, I know it's going to be the little beaded styrofoam. But let's get this thing open. For as annoying as this packaging is, at least it's a one-time thing. It's economical, probably helps keep the price of these swords to a reasonable level. But here we go, more styrofoam. Well, I can see a sword inside here. That's a good sign. This has also got to be the noisiest tape to unwrap. I hope I don't wake up the wife and the baby doing this. Good. This should be the Tsuba for the nodachi that I'd ordered before and wanted to get a replacement for. And indeed it is. The bamboo leaf themes, cast iron. I'm going to put a picture of it over here. And cool. Exactly what I wanted. I'll have a video of how to actually disassemble a Japanese style sword when I replace the Tsuba on the nodachi, so keep an eye out for that one in the future. Tanto. Not to be confused with a Lone Ranger and Tanto. Light at the end of the tunnel. So that takes care of the unboxing. Let's unwrap and take a look here. The styrofoam. Alright. Normal cloth style bag here with the wrap as I expected from the other swords that I purchased from them. Perfect. This style probably looks familiar with the gloss white saya and the green wrapping on it here. The bamboo fittings that I have matching my other swords. And it's got the same protective plastic the other ones came in, which is exactly what I expected. Keep the Ito wrap nice and tight. Let's pop this guy open. Alright, so. Oh, this one actually has a insert here to keep the oil on the blade and keep it out of the scabbard. I don't remember if the other ones had that, but that's definitely a nice touch. They probably did, it's just been a little while and I've forgotten about it. But anyway, here we go. Yep, I do feel another bag in there, so there's more plastic stuck in here that I'll have to fish out a little bit later, so we'll check on the saya tightness after I do that. Blade quality here, it's the same 1060 as my other 3-sword set like this. The blade looks nice. Not seeing much of a hamon. That might pop out a little bit more once I get the oil wiped off. It does have the bohi along the back, just like the others, to make sure that it matched up with that. It's got the right fittings. Nice and tight, no rattle to it, so that's excellent. Little piece of plastic stuck up there, no big deal. So, cool. Yeah, everything good about it. The wrap is pretty tight. Doesn't really move when I push on it here, so pretty good. I can see the Mikugi pin to pop out for here. Looks nice and tight, so I'm going to set this to the side. We're going to go on to the nagamaki. Alright, now the not gonna work here. Nagamaki.
Getting rid of these people here. First, Mr. Samir not gonna work here anymore anyway. And Mr. Mike.
Now the nagamaki I'm particularly interested in because I've never cut with one, so I really want to see how that does. I've cut with katana, with wakizashi, with nodachi, so really want to see how the nagamaki does. I've seen Skolagram's video where he wasn't really able to cut with it too much and seemed to be a little bit stumped by it, so let's see if a little bit of hands-on has it make any sense to me. I understand they were used historically as an anti-cavalry weapon, particularly against horses. I can see why, because this is a really beefy handle, and I imagine that lets you get lots of leverage on your cuts. Probably less important with people and more so with horses or something that has a huge amount of mass behind it. Let's get the rest of this plastic off here. Alright, here we go. Same plastic bag inside like the Tanto did. Same order, so of course I expect it to have that. Let's see if it's got the other one in here like the Tanto did. It does not. Alright, good. Good fitment. Not falling out here, so nice and snug. But not so much so that it can't be pulled out with a little bit of effort, so wonderful for that. I wouldn't normally do this. I'm going to wipe the oil off, but just for sake of testing it out here for the video, that's alright. Yeah, that is just a weirdly awkward handle there. Can be fun to cut with it. Let's see what it's like. It's got the same bamboo fittings and the same theme as the rest of my swords from them, aside from the silver one. The 9260 nodachi, which is in a separate video. Probably link that up here somewhere, maybe over there. Let's see where it ends up when I edit. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I can really see how the two hands would give this some leverage. I've cut with a poleaxe before, which is a European weapon, and a naginata, which is of course a samurai polearm as well. It's sort of like a bladed spear with, you know, a little bit of a sword on the end of it. Yeah, so very cool. The handle feels particularly light. That's interesting, but I guess perhaps not expected because it's wood, and we're used to having, you know, wood to about here and metal up here. I do see a second pin down here, so if the tang comes all the way down like this, then that's good. That should be a pretty strong, solid handle for it. I will probably actually pop this apart before I cut with it to confirm that it's safe. I expect it to be, but you know, when we're cutting with a sharp sword here, better safe than sorry. Everything else looks excellent about it, so yeah, exactly what I expected. Definitely happy with it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe below, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Help out the YouTube algorithm here, help me get my channel out to some more people. And this is Samurai James saying sayonara.